What's up, guys? Here's part 2 of the Q&A. I hope you enjoy it. Next question. I have another... Oh, wait, sorry. When people in... Sorry, I'm getting confused here. When people in real life, that's because he abbreviated that to IRL. When people IRL question you about your YouTube channel, what do you say? Is it a secret? Or are you embarrassed when people mention it? Has anybody, or hasn't anybody you know figured your channel out? Well, I made a mess of that. Well, to answer your question, my friends are generally pretty supportive. I have a couple of friends who mostly pretty much know what I do on YouTube. They watch my videos occasionally or whatever, and give me support. They say, oh, you know, there's a really good video or whatever. Like, but for the most part, yeah, people have been pretty good. Like, nobody in real life has really said like, oh, why do you do that? You know, what's wrong with you or anything like that. So I don't know. It's weird. In terms of like my family, my immediate family, my parents, my brother, and that. My brother and sister don't really know about it. My parents either. The thing with my parents, I mean, I'm not trying to like criticize them or anything, but they're not really that tech savvy when it comes to things like computers and that. And I'd rather not go through the rigmarole of explaining it because they just wouldn't understand. Like they'd probably get as far as like YouTube and be like, "What is YouTube?" So, yeah, I'm sure that if I explained it to them, if I took the time to explain it, and you know. Told them that I do this for a hobby, they'd be like, oh, that's fine, you know, because they know that I play games, they know that I do Xbox Live and talk to people and things like that, so this is basically the same thing. So I'm sure they'd be supportive if I did explain it to them. I'm sure that somewhere along the line they've gotten an inkling of what I do, because I've mentioned it before briefly, like, oh, you know, I need... When my laptop broke, he said, what do you need a laptop for, like, anyway? And I said, YouTube and things like that. So my dad might have like picked up on that, but I don't know. I'm sure if I explain it to them, they'd be supportive of me. It's definitely not a secret. But then again, I don't go around and go, oh, yeah, I've got a YouTube channel, like running through the streets or anything. So yeah, I hope that answers your question. Next question is from the Non-Q channel. It says, do you have any tips and tricks for my channel? I'm guessing he means like just what I think you can do to make your channel better or grow your channel, things like that. I think Uber Redux also asked this question. You know, what are your tips for starting out on YouTube? Basically, have fun. That's all I can say. Have fun doing videos. You don't want to go into it with the mindset that, you know, you don't want to do it, or like you think you don't want to go into it with the mindset that it's a chore to make a video, that it's something that you have to do, because you don't have to do anything if you don't want to. I mean, I go into making a video because I wanted to make a video. Like I wanted to make videos. I wanted to, you know, entertain people as best as I could, and you know, it's something that it's something so far out of my comfort zone that, you know, I thought, you know, it's a good start for me in life to start experiencing new things and just, you know, getting myself out there a little bit more, because I'm a pretty shy person. I'm not like, to be perfectly honest, I'm not a very exciting person in real life. Like, I don't go out partying and things like that. You know, I don't do any of that. It's just not me. I feel like I'm 22. I'm kind of spoiling a further question here, but I'm 22 and I feel like I'm like maybe 32. Like I feel like I've done my partying phase, which I didn't even have one. So, you know, I don't know. It's weird like that. But you know, in terms of a channel, just have fun doing what you're doing. I mean, it's not all about being successful. It's not all about making money. It's not. It's really just about, you know, you having fun and spending your time a specific way, and, you know, being creative, things like that. So basically, just have fun doing what you're doing. Don't go into it to make money, because if you go into it with the idea that in your head that, you know, you're gonna make $1 million off YouTube, you're not gonna get very far. You're gonna fail. So have fun. Don't go into it for making money, for like money purposes, and try and be as original as you can. I know that in saying that this is a Modern Warfare 3 video, which I mean isn't terribly original at all, but you know, the most original idea I've had since I started doing YouTube videos was my How to Be a Dick series in Modern Warfare 3, and that's been pretty well received. I got Sub Sunday on Wicked Trapnell's channel from that, because, you know, I put a lot of work into that, and I think he recognised it. So hard work does get recognised on YouTube. You just have to, I guess, know where to point your work, I guess. There are a lot of channels out there that do give shout outs and things like that. So, you know, work hard, have fun, don't expect to be famous from it, and you know you might do well. You never know. I mean, everyone's different. Everyone's got a different personality, so you've just got to, I guess, try your luck and see how you go. Yeah, that's make sure your quality is good. You can't have shitty quality these days. It's 2012. It's HD or bust, in my opinion. You really need to have HD. You really can't have a Dazzle or an Easy Cap or. I think you can get away with a Roxio. I think Drifter did a good video about this a couple of months ago, getting the best out of your Roxio, and he made it look pretty damn good. I must say so myself. He did make it look quite nice in terms of getting it looking like it's from a PVR. So you can get away with a Roxio if you do the right thing with the settings, but it has to be an HD PVR, or pretty much that's the standard these days. So have HD content, because people aren't going to watch, you know, a Moab in free-for-all that's recorded on a Dazzle. Some people might know who I'm talking about. But anyway, next question is from Fluffness again. Excuse me, from Fluffness again. He says, how old are you? Do you live by yourself? And the answer to those questions is I'm 22, like I said before. 22 last month. I had my birthday in June. And do I live by myself? No, I do not, unfortunately. I live at home with my parents. I can't afford to move out. I never have been able to afford to move out. Never really made that much money in a job before, so like I've always made enough to live and pay a bit of rent to my parents. Like I think I was on $80 a week or something like that. But never been able to move out by myself, or like in terms of into like a group situation, like with a few friends or something like that. But yeah, I mean, I'd love to live by myself or with some friends. I mean, it's definitely something that I obviously have to do. I can't live at home forever. I can't live with my parents until I'm 65 and or whatever, like until they're gone, and then just live here again once they die away, or move away into a home or something like that. You know, so I can't live here forever, which is, I know that. I'm definitely looking to move out as soon as I can. Like when I was younger, growing up with my brother and sister. My brother and sister are quite a bit older than me, and like my brother pretty much moved out the day he turned 18, and so did my sister. So like they were very sort of, I guess you could say, individual in terms of their personalities. Like they wanted to get out straight away, and like I don't know, I'm more of I don't know, I like being around my parents. I mean, I don't have any issues with them. So you know, I mean, obviously I want to move out soon and start living on my own or with somebody or something like that, you know. But you know, I'm quite happy at the moment. I mean, I've obviously got to get a job first before I can think about moving out. So, excuse me. I don't know. Yeah, I live at home and I'm 22. So, excuse me. That might sound a little sad to some of you out there, but it's tough times, you know. Economic times there isn't a lot of jobs out there. I mean, I'm struggling to find work as it is, and I've never been able to afford to move out, so that's why I live at home. Yeah. Anyway, next question is my last question. Comes from Girl Germs, my good friend Girl Germs. She said, do you set personal goals like a 5-year plan? If so, what's on your list? I'm not the kind of guy that makes plans. I kind of steal that quote from the Joker from Dark Knight, you know, like, fuck, what does he say? Do I look like the kind of guy that has plans? You know, like, I'm really not the kind of guy that plans things out. Unless it's something like I don't know, like an event. I try and plan those things out. But most of the time I just wing it. I go play it by ear. Basically live each day take each day as it comes, you know. I don't plan things in advance. Like I never plan to be unemployed. I never plan to have a semi-nervous breakdown and quit my job. So, you know, things just happen. I just take it as it is, you know. I'm pretty content with my life as it is at the moment. Obviously, I need money. I need a job. That's the only thing that's wrong with my life. Or, you know, maybe a girlfriend or something like that. You know, I don't know, I'm pretty content, but I don't plan things. I just take it as it is. Obviously, maybe in 5 years, I'd like to be, you know, maybe engaged or something like that. It's not a big deal to me, though, really. I mean, I'm not too worried. But yeah, that's pretty much that question answered, I think. I'm not really a planner. But yeah, anyway, that's the Q&A, guys. I'm sorry about not having my face up. I couldn't get it going properly. So, yeah, thanks for watching. Leave a comment if you want open lobbies, and I will see you guys in the future.